Today I'm gonna make a plane that can fly backwards. Not really, it actually flies both forward and backward direction. So first off, I have recorded 6 hour footage of myself building the plane, but sadly, my computer actually shut down, causing the footage to corrupt, so I will try explaining the plan that I have with this concept. So a simple plane usually have an engine, either at the front or the back. Older ones like the Mustang, Spitfire and 109 have the engine in front, while more modern planes like fighter jets have theirs in the back, but the boat produces thrust in the same direction. There are some planes that have reverse thrust mechanism, allowing them to be able to produce thrust backward, but they only use it for taxiing or brakes. In this plane, to be able to make it fly backward, I came up with an idea of making both the front and back the same. So with that done, I put some braces all around the contraption to make it more rigid, but they actually still vibrates a little when I place the wing to a block the same level as the wing. It turns out making the braces pointing downward diagonally actually fixed the vibration. After that, I adjusted it so a little bit closer to the vertical stabilizers. And then I started making the cabin slash canopy of the plane using some wooden planks. As you can see here, it actually is able to climb up almost 90 degrees without stalling itself, which I think is caused by the huge amount of boat lift provided by the wings and the twin engine design. Since both the front and the back is exactly the same, the center of gravity on this thing is pretty tricky. It actually is having a hard time deciding either to fall forward or backwards. Finishing off the cabin, I added some more wooden planks for a more streamlined fuselage, eventually finishing off with a little bit of a windshield. I actually don't know if you would only have one pilot. In this, I assume that in real life, you'd probably need two operators, so they don't get confused flying backward. Here, I'm doing a little test to see if it's still balanced with all the way I added to the fuselage. It seems partly okay, so I move on to giving this a little paint job. I'm going for an industrial white, mimicking some sort of prototype vehicles. It is actually pretty tricky to fly since the front and the back propeller actually counter-rotate to each other, making the plane bend a little and causing this slight disarrangement I need to trim manually. When I switch the direction, all the control surfaces still work the way they should in the initial direction, except for the yaw, which is still inverted. After all that, I fixed some little holes that were still visible and tested it a couple more times, and then I continued with the paint job, using gold-like material for the rigid part, and marking the front and the back vertical stabilizers so that I have a better idea of which way is the front and which way is the back. Despite all the frustration this thing caused to me, I finally able to somewhat call it a finished project. Since the whole point of this video is making a plane that can fly backward, once I get the hang of it, it does feel nice to fly around the map and crash with it. I wanted to see if it can do a short landing on Sandbox Cube, to see if having backward thrust really does matter, which as you can see here, I have failed again and again, but eventually I managed to land on the cube. And with that, I think that's enough for today's video. And so guys, if you have any suggestion on what plane should I make next in Besiege, feel free to comment down below, because it will truly motivate me making these videos and providing you guys with this sort of contents. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.